Guys, welcome to the 6 Month Podcast. And with Mario, we promise that we're gonna do a PBA mock draft. And kakatapos lang ng draft combine kanina. So now I believe
Yeah.
this is the perfect time to actually make the draft combine. And to make sure para makita nyo yung mga picks namin, let me share my screen. Oh, di ba Mario, meron.
Oh, you have that prepared? I don't
Yeah. Ako magta-type ng mga selection mo
know.
and everything.
Kala
Wait,
ko
so
house, bro.
no, dude. Ako na bahala sa'yo, bro. Ako na bahala sa'yo.
Not bad. I like it. I like
Yeah, do
it.
you see my screen? So this is
Yeah,
Nico,
yeah.
this is mine. Sa left. So
Okay.
Mario,
Okay.
Nico, Mario. Ba't
What about the
naman?
second round though?
Oh yeah, shit. Ay, yung second round na lang. This is just for the first round. Second round will just be verbal na lang. Pero at least the second round,
Alright.
let the viewers just
Alright, alright.
be guided. Anyway, let's start. So let's begin. Ako muna, no?
Yeah, I think you go first, then I'll give
Yeah,
mine.
so first pick, it's going to be, so we're just gonna go right straight into it. Justin Baltazar. The reason why
Yep.
is they played the long game with this man. Uh, it also helps na bata siya ni Gov Delta, 6'8", can be a wing, can be a center. He has a position. Actually, he plays a role that is perfect for the international game. Bagay sa Converge if they want to switch things up. And that's the reason why Justin Baltazar will be the first pick and makes a front line of Justin Arana and him 5 and 4, whatever you want, and which makes them a step closer to
Yep.
locking a spot in the PBA playoffs.
Uh, I
First
completely
pick.
agree with everything Nico said.
Mm-hmm.
I have Justin, same first pick as well.
Okay.
Uh, Actually, kasi outside of Justin Arana, wala kang masyadong size if you're Converge. You have Inan Fornilos, but then obviously you'd prefer more size with Justin. Si Justin must may shooting. And then now your whole lineup becomes a mix of Stockton, Arana, Balti. Then you have Brian Santos. You have
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they traded Shawnee, but Shawnee,
Shawnee's
um
still there. Shawnee's still
yeah,
there. Yeah.
Shawnee, Inan, like I mentioned, BJ Andrade. So they're starting to gain more pieces, and I think they can find a lot more pieces actually sa draft na ito mismo.
Perfect. That's the number one pick. Again, yung first two namin, I think we're gonna breeze by. Second one for me is Cedric Berfield. Cedric Berfield has Mikey Williams potential in terms of what he
Oh.
can do on
Oh.
on the court. Explosive player, matagal nang nililigawan ng PBA yan, I think back in 2022. The Blackwater Bossing need a really solid elite guard.
Yep.
Right now, they only have Ray Suerte, RK Ilagan, to say
Really.
the least. Great guard options, but they are not, what do you call this? They are not first options, right? You cannot give them the ball when it's time to score. Like,
Yep.
meron pinakita si Ray Suerte at
Okay,
some
yeah.
points, but in a consistent basis, you need a guy like Cedric Bearfield to just give him the ball, get out of the way, and let them create. Same ba
Uh,
tayo?
I have the exact same one. Cedric
Okay.
Bearfield. Nawalan ng guards ng like legit point guard na like can command the offense yung
Mm-mm.
Blackwater. So I think Cedric provides you a steady point guard. I think actually he might be a better passer than Mikey Williams
Oh,
in that
yes. Yeah,
respect.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I agree. I
I
forgot to
think
mention that detail. Yeah.
he can pass that ball better to the likes of Troy Rosario. He can get what's it called? He can get Ray Suerte better looks. And then at the same time, he's even if he's a rookie in the PBA, medyo veteran na to, 'di ba? Medyo veteran na to in like the basketball in basketball aspect. Na he's been playing for Alab, he's been playing for he played for Coach Charles in that one tournament, and he'll have the guidance of JV Casio, right? He'll have the guidance of JV and RK as well, even if RK is a bit young pa.
Yeah. So Blackwater Bossing, Cedric Bearfield, same kami ni Mario. With the third pick, this is
Hindi tayo,
where
hindi tayo mag-iisa.
shit hits the fan na, no?
Hindi tayo
From
mag-iisa.
3 to like the end of the second round, iba-iba na
Yeah.
kami siguro.
Hindi tayo mag-iisa.
Uh, After seeing everything, my third pick and seeing what are the needs of the team is Kaylan Chongson. I believe that Terra Firma will overreach for a guy like Kaylan Chongson because iisipin nila, oh shit, Javi GDL left. We need a guy similar to his size and not bigger. Of course, there are questions with regards to Kaylan Chongson not playing for the past 2 years. Yung iba sila sabi attitude. maraming negatives. Actually, not marami. There are some negatives, right? But the pros,
But
I
no,
believe, outweigh the cons. And
agree.
then that's with his rebounding. And Dennis Rodman, like he was called Rudy Hatfield 2.0 back in the day, which is like 2-3 years ago, and that's the reason why he's my third pick.
Okay.
Do you have the same one?
I do
Hindi.
not have this. I
Okay.
do not have
Dito na.
Kalen
Sabi ko
Johnson.
hindi talaga. Yeah, yeah.
I
Who's
do
your
not have Kalen Johnson. I
okay?
have Dave Ildefonso as number
Dave
three.
Ildefonso.
I think Dave goes number three. And I have the same reasons as you. So number one, you lose Javi to Anyang, right? So you need somebody to fill in that kind of like 2, 3, 4 position, and I think Dave fits that decently well. He's shown improved shooting ever since Korea, and slasher siya. I think he can kind of complement Hwami, Stephen, and Isaac. Kasi Hwami at the end of the day isn't necessarily a slasher, more of a shooter. Stephen is a shooter and is a slasher, and but he also has a shot. And Isaac is really a shooter from the outside. So I think Dave provides you a nice little replacement for Javi, maybe even an upgrade. And it allows for Andreas Cahilig to come off the bench, maybe. Right? So I
Mm-hmm.
think that's why
Agree.
I think go Dave with number three.
Nahirapan ako sa number 3. It was Kaylan or Dave for me.
Okay,
Nahirapan
that's fine.
talaga ako dito, but I tried to think of, okay, baka ito na
To
lang
be fair,
siguro.
'cause I'm
Mas
not
malaki
that
si
well.
Kaylan
They
than
are
Dave.
super adept with Kalen. So
Oh,
I can do
Kaylan? I mean, it's Kaylan.
Kalen.
Yeah, whatever. Basta
Oh,
Chongson.
sorry, my fault.
Basta Chongson. Yeah, anyway, Dave Ildefonso, like to add lang, Mario, yung marketing niya, lakas ng,
Oh,
you wanna
yeah.
get a hold of those Angel Baby fans, no? Like, to get them interested in the PBA.
Dude, I have it here. I have it here in my notes. I have May Ichura, so for the brand.
And
So
may ano talaga, may following talaga
yeah.
siya. Hindi lang
So they will
siya,
add
ano, oh.
more branding to Terra Firma. And honestly, we've seen it work for Sean Ildefonso for Rain or Shine. So I think it could also help Terra Firma. I think Dave is more of a household name than
Yes, yes.
Kane. So I think that's why I would also take Dave as number three, just in terms of the brand itself.
Agree. And that's, nahirapan ako at 3. Number
That's
4
fine.
for me, hindi ako nahirapan. I think this would be Evan Nelly. And that is because of
Oh.
Evan Nelly. That's my fourth pick. Not sure kung paras tayo. But my case here, Evan, they need a true point guard. They need somebody to feed Tyler Teo. Evan, for much of the scoring he did with his last year with LaSalle, it's more of necessity. But here in the PBA, mas makaka-focus na siya, which is on playmaking, being a floor general. I feel like he's gonna keep the guys accountable with Phoenix and with Coach Jamike. I feel like perfect silang dalawa. Evan ka rin
Okay.
ba sa 4? Hindi.
No, I'm not, but I have the same thought process as you.
Yan ang gusto ko sa'yo eh.
But at number 4, I have RJ Barrientos.
RJ Abari! Okay.
I have RJ. I have RJ Barrientos at number 4.
Okay, wait. Sige,
Um,
go lang.
the
Ako
last
na
time
mag
kasi we've seen last time we saw RJ, I think was in Korea when we saw him in Japan, but in Korea he won that Rookie of the Year or Import of the Year, one of the awards.
Doon siya
Right?
sumabog,
It
yeah.
could be kind of high for somebody who is a little smaller on the smaller side, pero
Yeah.
it provides the same as Evan. He adds more of a scoring punch, I think, to Phoenix. He can pass the ball very well. And you don't necessarily you have Tyler Teo and Jason Perkins and Richie on that team. I think RJ can provide a nice little spot up option as well. Gets ko medyo mataas considering his size and considering we haven't seen him in a while. But I think he fits well in Phoenix.
It's ngayon ko lang na-realize, Mario, no, and this draft is really loaded.
Oh yeah, dude. I was
This is
having
one of the more stacked
not
drafts
gonna
in
lie.
a
I
while.
was having a hard time.
With the 5th pick
Okay, who's
for
your
me, Nico Rocha on the left one is RJ Abarientos.
okay?
Northport has no great guard right now. Wait, let me
Yes.
just RJ Abarientos. They have a lot of wings. They have Will Navarro, you have Arvin Tolentino, you have Zave Lucero. Pero yung point guard mo are not really capable of setting them up. So I feel like RJ
Same here.
Abarientos, not just more setting them up, they need
Yes.
creativity with regards to who can score. You cannot give it to Joshua Munzon. I'm so sorry. I'm a big fan of Munzon's defensive game.
Yeah.
Great perimeter
Yeah.
defender.
Very
But
good.
if I'm gonna give him the ball to score,
Yeah, I agree.
that's why we
I
need RJ Abarientos. And RJ Abarientos, Joshua Munzon, 1-2 backcourt is dangerous. I feel like he fits well with Northport. That's why I dropped him to 5. Who's your
okay.
5th pick?
My fifth pick is Evanelli.
Eh, switch. Okay, gets.
I
You
think
want
we just I think just had our 4 and 5 switch,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Our 4 and
yeah.
5 are switch.
Wait, guys, context
I
lang
have
Hindi ko alam yung picks ni Mario prior to this. Hindi niya
oh
alam
no,
yung
hindi
picks
din.
ko. So, kaya genuine tong reaction namin kasi di natin
Yeah.
talaga alam. Okay.
Tama,
So,
I think tama yung sinasabi mo na Northport doesn't really have a really a true point guard. They have Fran Yu, they have Paul Zamar, pero di sila talagang point guard, right?
mm,
Nahihirapan sila to, well, not Fran, but Fran doesn't really get that many minutes.
mm,
But you have main scorers na kasi, in my opinion. You have main scorers in Arvin. You have somebody in Zave who can create his shot naman kahit papaano. And Joshua Munzon just needs to rein it in a little bit, di ba? Little bit of better shot selection. And I think that's what Evan Nelly can provide. Certain sense of calmness, mentality then. And he does have a decent offensive floater game and driving game. Defensively, I think he's better than RJ. So the backcourt of Evan and Joshua Munzon becomes kind of a tough backcourt to get through. That's why I have Evan at number 5.
yes. Evan's kind of taller point guard than usual on average in the PBA.
Yes. But 4 and 5 I think could be very easily
Yeah,
interchanged.
yeah,
They
yeah,
both
yeah,
have
yeah. Oh, it can
same needs
switch.
today.
It can
Yeah.
definitely switch. Like
Same needs, in my opinion. Now I'm curious about number 6.
number
Show me
6
number 6.
for the
Show
sixth
me
pick,
number
the
6.
NLEX Road Warriors select Kai Balungay from Ateneo. Kai Balungay, 6'7", at uber athletic forward, can shoot the three, can drive, attack. Gone are the days na we need the big. I mean, love ko si Dave Guapo, love ko si Kuya Jake, pero it's time to the changing of the guard. Meralco proved that with proper coaching and with the right players, you can win championship. I mean, so it starts with here. It starts here in the draft. So for me, Kai Balunga is a perfect renaissance guy na pwede ilagay sa NLEX. Perfectly fits Bolic's game. They complement each other, and it should signal a winning season. I mean, we had a winning season last time. It's just that Kai Balungay just adds an extra dimension to the Road Warriors. Nahirapan ako
Brother,
dito. I was
brother,
thinking Ben Phillips. I was thinking Brandon Ramirez. But I was like, Kai Balungay is on the board.
brother,
I will not drop Kai Balungay if he's still there.
brother, you got it exactly on point. Kaya Balungay.
Kaya ka rin?
Yeah, I think Kai
Okay.
should go number 6 to NLEX. And I think he helps Robert Bolick and Kevin Alas a lot.
Yes, pagbalik ni Kevin Alas. Kevin Alas hindi pa
Yes,
pwede
kasi
maglaro.
nagkakaroon ka na bigla ng lob threat, nagkakaroon ka na bigla ng big man threat, kahit pa paano, and somebody who can run the break, di
Yeah,
ba? Kai can also hit the three-point shot, so ang daming nagagawang space for Robert inside. No offense to Dave Guapo, no offense to Jake Pascual,
we
pero
love
the
those
three-point
guys.
shot of Kai Balungay, I think, is a bit more refined than the two so far.
Agree.
We haven't seen him in a while. That's true. We haven't seen him since what's called, we haven't seen him since he didn't play for, I don't know. We haven't seen him in a while, period.
Yeah.
Uh, to be fair, we haven't seen many of these guys for a while. I don't know why I said that. But then um, I think it's a perfect pick. He's actually I think if I read the stats correctly, he's the second tallest, biggest player on the in the draft pool, aside from Balti. So if you're looking for size, which Nico and I have always talked about,
Kai Balungay.
sa NLEX, kailangan mo yung size sa NLEX. And I think Kai fits absolutely perfectly spot on sa number 6.
Alam mo, Mario, hindi ko na-mention to kanina, but Kai Balungay can be drafted as high as 3.
I think as well.
Pwede mangyari
Go
yun.
to Terra Firma. He can
Pwede
very much go to
mangyari
Terra
yun.
Firma. He can very much go to Terra Firma.
Anyway,
I'm so curious where in
with
the
what?
world if Ildefonso lands on your board, man.
Actually, with the 7th pick that you mentioned it, the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters will bring the Ildefonso brothers together as Dave will be joining Ross and Mario and I in our past podcast na
We talked
PBA
about that.
when we were first starting, wala masyadong views.
Yeah.
We we kept mentioning that Ross is looking for that main scorer na walang pake, akin na yung bola.
I
Because
can do
Santi's not that guy. Santi is a very solid second option, but Dave has the chance to be a first option in the PBA. So Dave Ildefonso, at the chemistry-wise, sobrang jive niya sa mga kids, jive niya dun sa mga
a
players
kid.
na nandun.
Like, yeah.
Ang ganda ng core nila. This is one of the best young cores I've ever seen. Guided by veterans. So David Ildefonso at the 7th spot for me. And it feels like a fantasy draft because, diba, nandiyan yung storyline. But this could realistically happen.
Yes. It could really I mean, yes,
Because
it could really
NLEX doesn't need Dave, in a
I'm
way.
kind of surprised
Oh.
he would kind of fall that far. Pero I
But it makes sense.
I
It makes
can
sense
see it.
naman.
I can see it, yes.
Kasi magde-determine yung kay Dave from the third pick eh. Kung hindi siya napili dyan, dun siya bababa. Hindi mo siya makikita sa 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
That's my ano lang naman.
I
Ikaw,
see you.
who's your 7?
My seventh actually is DJ Mitchell. I
DJ.
don't know. I don't know
Okay.
kasi if I'm thinking of the
This
right
is the
DJ Mitchell.
first what the fuck pick. I like it.
Sorry,
That's
I don't
kaya
know if
gusto
I'm thinking of the right
DJ
DJ Mitchell. Is this DJ Mitchell the one in Manila Stars
Manila
right now?
Stars. You're yeah, hindi ka
Yeah.
nagkakamali.
Um,
That is the
I
DJ
I
Mitchell.
I think I don't know if I just see it differently, but I think he's a good shot creator. I
He
think
is. He is.
he's a very good shot creator. He's very active, which you would need in a team of Coach Yang. I'm surprised not many people have. If you look at like that's what I was looking at on my phone. I'm looking at people's what's this called, their mock drafts. Not many people have DJ Mitchell. I could be wrong. I'm actually expecting to be wrong here. I'm sure there might be better people on the board. Pero what I saw in DJ Mitchell, some Manila Stars for a while, was he was actually playing decently well. It is kind of high. I agree. I think it could be an oversight on my end, so please don't shit on me for that. It could be
Yeah,
an
okay lang.
oversight.
It makes sense. It makes
I
sense.
may have like overhyped DJ Mitchell, but what I saw, I think he could fit Ross pretty well.
Yeah. Ano tayo, MP eh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think yun nga, I don't know if, let's be real, it's not the best competition in the MPBL, so he could look a little bit better there. But I really think that DJ Mitchell plays decently well to be kind of in that first draft. I could be wrong though. I could be quite high on this. So yeah.
Yeah, that's yours. DJ Mitchell Mario 7th. So 8th spot for me. The first round, Ross Jonel Policarpio. Poli, I have watched him perform in the pre-draft workouts. He's been killing it. He's a solid 6'5". Hindi siya joke time na 6'5". He's a solid 6'5". He every time, alam mo yung napapansin ko dun sa mga workouts niya, Mario, every time he gets to the rack, he tries to dunk it. And nada-dunk niya. Sobrang iba yung switch ni Paulie
Janelle.
when it comes to the draft. May gusto siya patunayan. 6'5", Swiss Army knife, the very sense of the word. Can shoot, can drive, big, he rebounds. He's the second tertiary playmaker from time to time in the workouts I've seen. And it makes Ross even loaded.
I see where you're going on that. I see
That's
where you're
my
going.
are
Okay.
I'm assuming yours is not the same kasi parang hindi ka
It's
okay.
not. Mine is Pau Villanueva.
Oh,
I
oh my God.
Bro,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if the MPBL is just changing my view on these players.
Kaya ikaw gusto ko talaga
But Pau
sa mga ganito eh.
But Pau Millionaire can play that Bo Belga role. I see Bo is not getting any younger, right?
I
So
agree.
what best time to do it right now except a guy who's of similar size, a guy who maybe doesn't have the same shooting touch, where he can pass the ball, he rebounds very, very well. It could be very high. I understand this. Pero again, I am thinking about this in a Coach Yang system. A guy with that type of motor, kasabay ni Santi, kasabay ni um Karakut, kasabay ni Anton, kasabay ni Nick Demusis. This type of player, I think, is a big man. He doesn't necessarily bring the ball kagaya ni Polly. So gets ko yun. Pero I
But he
think,
feels a positional need.
yeah, I think he fills a position that Ross doesn't have yet, aside from Bo.
Okay.
Gets the reason
Makes
why I
sense.
also had Polly. I was also thinking of Polly
At
sa
ang
Ross.
payat na ni Pau. Pumayat
Yeah,
siya.
pero I was also thinking of Polly sa Ross. Pero ang naisip ko is may Nick Demusis sila. Nick Demusis and Paulie are basically very close to each other. Maybe in terms of body and in terms of like what they like to do on the court. And Nick is barely getting much minutes. So, or in that regard, not really playing much in
I
coaching
feel like they
system. So I
trade
don't know
him.
how
I
well
feel like they
Paulie.
let him go if they get Paulie. What you have to choose one of the other. You have to choose one.
You can't have both. I don't think you can
You
have
cannot
both.
have both.
That's why I don't.
May
That's
isang
why
madidisatisfy sa
I
role nila. And
understand
that's
why
gonna
you
be
took
Nick.
Paulie. I understand why you took Paulie.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the ninth pick, Magnolia will be getting and will take a chance on Jerome Lastimosa. Jerome Lastimosa, amazing point guard, just coming off from an ACL, hence the hesitation from some people. I'm sure na if they do this pick in the draft, I'm sure we're gonna hear some, ooh, medyo nag-reach out for Lastimosa, especially mga hindi nagbibilieve sa kanya. But let's remember that Gio Halalo has been in the trading block for a while now. His
Yeah.
off-court antics aren't really helping him. In his
Yeah.
case, Mark Baroka is not gonna get younger,
Yeah.
and Jerome Lastimosa will signal the Jerome has the cleanest of records for a player, no? And
True.
I feel like he would change the perception pagdating sa Magnolia and make them likable.
Yeah.
And
That's
aside from his 3-point and aside from his playmaking and scoring, of course.
yeah. But would you really personal question, like coming off a torn ACL surgery twice, I think, right?
Isa lang,
Um
isa lang, isa lang. Ay,
sorry.
twice.
Twice, yeah.
Parang yeah, yeah, yeah,
Di ba
parang ganun.
na-aggravate? Parang na-aggravate siya.
Na-aggravate, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. I don't I 9 is kind of high for a flyer for a team that is starting to look like are struggling, I think. Pero I understand a bit.
Okay,
Oh,
your
my
ninth
number
pick.
9, this is where I put Kalen Chongson.
Kalen Chongson.
This is where I put Kalen Chongson because
You
I
really
think he
dropped
feels
sa'yo.
yeah, he did fall. He did
Di mo
fall a
naman
bit.
binigay sa Hinebra? Oh,
Hindi,
anyway.
malapit na sinabi because I was like, nah. But I think I think he plays well in Magnolia because Magnolia right now is kind of lacking in those like kind of big
Ano
man
ba?
roles,
James
right?
Laput. Sino pa ba?
Di naman center si Kalen ah.
Hindi, I'm
Because
saying lang ng mga bigs nila. Like bigs
the SF
rotations.
siya.
You have James
So
Laput.
Calvin, we've seen Calvin actually. We've even had
Calvin at the
even know
4.
Calvin's on the trading block. We
Isa pa
even
yun.
know that ayun. And they've had struggles with their wings in terms of Sangalang and Calvin. They do have Aris Dionisio right now, but then at the same time he's a 3-point threat. So I think Kalen fills a nice little void in that wing area. That's why I have Kalen at the
Makes
4.
sense. Yeah, I know. Ako third pick ko nga si Kalen. So, about time. For me, Hinebra drafts CJ Cancino. You need a tall guard. Alam naman natin na the guard spot right now for Hinebra is a bit thin.
Mhm.
And I think yung side story dito is this is his dream team and hindi naman support si CJ Cancino. He's actually a good player. Can shoot the three, can facilitate, and he's been racking up amazing stat lines in the PBL. Albeit the wins are just from here and there, but he's getting his numbers and alam naman natin na maybe CJ Cancino is boosting his stock through the MPBL and I feel like Hinebra's
It
gonna be
worked.
impressed and they're gonna get him.
Think like it worked. Yeah, I have the same. I have CJ Cancino.
CJ,
Uh, I have CJ Cancino, especially with the injury to Jeremiah, right?
yeah,
I think when you saw the injury to Jeremiah, you noticed there na now you ran out of 3 and D wings. Jeremiah and Jamie pala, sorry, both of them. You ran out of 3 and D wings who can make shots and also drive to the rim. And this is what CJ Cancino is. He can create
agree.
shots. He can make his threes very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good pick. I think Ginebra does take CJ Cancino. If he's able, if CJ Cancino falls to what number is this? 10?
10, 10, 10.
I would be very surprised if they do not take CJ Cancino.
Oh, ito magugulat ka sa 11th pick ko. The Meralco Bolts. And actually, I was able to have a conversation with Coach Norman Black. He said they were looking for they were looking for point guards who can score on a consistent basis to
Oh,
be able to
no.
help out
Okay.
their
Okay.
let's be honest, their guards are already aging na rin. I mean,
Yes.
Chris Banquero still performing amazingly, but of course you have to prepare for the future.
Yes.
I'm gonna put Kurt Rayson at the
Good.
11th spot. Kurt Rayson,
That's
I
high.
feel like could be the 6 to 8 points guy they need. Na when they need a bucket when the offense stalls. I think I can pair Rayson with Aaron Black because Aaron I think should be good to go for the upcoming season.
Uh-huh. Your mic, brother.
Dyan.
Mic, your mic.
Oh, my
Hello,
mic.
hello.
Or-
Yeah, good. You're good. You're
Is it
good. You're good.
good?
You're
Is
good.
this good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. I get it. I get the
Kurt
scoring punch
Rayson.
thing. Funny enough, I have the same thought process,
Okay.
pero I did
Pero
that in the
sino?
second round. I I got I have the same thought process, but I'll talk about it in the second round.
Sige.
So first round, I think Meralco. This is where I have Jonel Policarpio.
Oh, yeah, oo nga, no, wala pa si Poli sa
This
ano.
is where I have Jonel
Grabe naman
Policarpio.
tong Meralco. Nag-end up sa kanila si Policarpio.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I think that's where Jonel Policarpio falls. Kasi I mean he arrives there because that is a 4-man, 3-4-man who can run the break with Chris, with Bong, and with forgot and Aaron. So and Jonel also provides rim protection, right? So you now have to go through Almazan Policarpio or a Bates Policarpio and even you can even now hide some of Norbert's weaknesses, diba? Si Norbert, minsan yung
Agree.
problema sa kanya is he doesn't have that lateral movement. So having Jonel and Norbert at the same time allows for the shooting of Norbert and the defensive prowess of Jonel. That's how I think Meralco can use Jonel Policarpio.
Yun.
Kind of far, kind of far from. I mean, not that far. You had him at number.
Where's Paulie in my... Wait
You had
lang.
him at 8. You had him at 8.
8.
I had
Yeah,
him
okay
at.
lang. Magkakalapit rin.
Yeah.
Medyo
But it's
reach yung... I'm sure
gonna.
yung Rayson medyo reach. Medyo reach yung Rayson for
Don't worry.
Meralco.
I think
He
the
did well kasi sa
Pavilion one was.
combine kanina eh. So I was like, okay, maybe they...
Yeah. You SMB. I want to see where you go for SMB.
Oh, for my 12th pick, last pick of the first round, the SMB Beer, the San Miguel Beermen select Pau Havilionar.
Okay.
Kasi,
Okay.
Mario, alam mo naman, during the playoffs, we said that Rodney Brondial ain't it.
Okay.
He again,
I see
Rodney
this.
Brondial, a true vet, knows his role with SMB, but we gotta, ito na yung mga one of the few spots na kailangan na mag-move on. And aside, and also an unpopular pick, time to move on from Jericho Cruz na rin, if you ask me. But since ito muna, sa draft muna tayo, Pau Havilionar, he
I
fulfills the
get.
need for SMB, young, kaya i-mold. May konting mid-range jumper na si Pau. Tumitira ng tres kanina sa combine.
How was he going in the combine? Was he
Saks lang
making
yung tres
three?
niya.
Was
But
he
there's
making?
confidence. Tinitira niya. Talagang tinitira niya. May pumasok na isa ata. Pero iba yung slimmer Pau Havilionar. Mas mabilis.
Yeah,
And
he
the
looked.
physicality is still there. Ang likot niya sa court. Again, draft combine yun. We need to see that against really seasoned pros. But ito na yung time na pwede na mag-gamble yung Beermen. So Pau Villar is their last pick for the first round. Is their pick for the first round.
Okay.
Yours.
I have the same thought process in terms of you need a big, but I went with Ben Phillips.
Yeah.
I
Makes
went
sense. I
with Big
definitely, di
Ben.
ako ma-shock bakit mo nilagay si Ben dyan.
Yeah, I went with Big Ben Phillips instead of Pau Villar. Uh, Maybe I haven't seen Pau make many threes, but I know Ben has made some threes. So I think that's something that he can provide. Um, if I didn't have Pau going to Ross, I would probably go the same as SMB for Pau because yun nga, SMB, funnily enough, which is weird to say, is kind of lacking bigs that they can rely on in the playoffs. They have Mo, they have Junmar. But aside from that, they don't really have those bigs that they can rely on. We heard the news now of Vic possibly transferring to the MPBL. We know what's his name? Rodney didn't have the best showing in the playoffs, pero magaling pa rin si Rodney, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, age na rin talaga rin yun. Age
So
plays a part.
I think Ben Phillips is a nice little addition. He's a big-bodied guy.
Yeah.
And like you could be kind of playing for the future here, right? Who wouldn't want to play with his brother? So imagine if SMB is able to pick up Mike somehow, some way, just because Ben is there. So Ben Phillips does a lot for their team, both in the future aspect and in the current aspect. That's why I have Ben at number 12 in this draft.
Perfect. So habang ganyan, inaayos ko na yung order ng
Okay.
next draft natin. Almost there. Where's
Hold on.
Sinebra? Dito natin lagay. Actually good yung Ben Phillips but he's not here in the Philippines yet. So yun lang yung parang concern
Feel like
ko.
draft combine.
Kanina lang. Kaka-draft combine lang nila kanina.
No, I mean him. He didn't. Did
Wala
he
siya
go
kanina. Sa
draft
US pa
combine?
siya eh. As of this recording,
Oh,
he's still in the US. I don't know when he's gonna come back. So, not sure if
yeah.
that plays a part for the teams na. Hindi naman makita si Phillips eh. So
Hmm.
anyway, this is the start of the second round. So, first round, uli again guys, kung mga gusto mag-screenshot. First round, Nico. First round, Mario. Now we are in the second round. Go to watch the second round. Second round, the Rain or Shine. That has to paint their set. Daming picks ng Rain or Shine. No? Select
Yeah,
Miggy
bro, pati sila ni Converge.
Corteza. Ha?
Ah.
Miggy
Ah.
Corteza has vibes of Leonard Santillan for me. At least he tries to reach 60 to 70% of Santi. I think they're good. And I like Miggy. He knows how to play his role. And hindi niya pinipilit. He knows how to play within a system. And I feel like he's a perfect coach yan guy. Based just from what I've seen.
Habs.
And yeah.
Same one. Same one.
Miggy. Baby. Seryoso?
I have Miggy Corteza. I also have Miggy
Wait lang.
Corteza for
Delete,
this one.
delete ka lang to.
I also have Miggy Corteza. I
Mario
was between
Manduta.
him and Mike Malonzo. I was between him and Mike Malonzo
So
because they
same.
both,
Miggy Corteza.
yeah, I think they're both are athletic type of players who can make some shots. They can also rebound the ball well. I had him between the two, but then I think we've seen Miggy outside of injury, he's actually played very well. Actually,
Mm-mm.
you could argue he was the second best player on that CSB team, aside from Will Gozum. So I think Miggy Cortez is a nice pick at number one of for us. Yes.
The 13th pick. So next for the 14th pick, the Northport Batang Pier selects CJ Payawal. So I'm a big fan of Payawal when he was with UE. Northport can try to see sino ba yung pwede maging backup ni na Will Navarro, Xavier Cero, considering nga hindi mo pwede pagurin yung dalawang yan. They're both coming off from an ACL injury. And CJ Payawal at 6'4", 6'5", can provide the same athleticism but not the production that the Will Navarro and Lucero provides yet, but that could be his ceiling. So medyo ito na yung the second round is meant for taking flyers. Yun yung mindset ko. Not sure what the teams are, but I feel like they might take a flyer on CJ Payawal.
Okay. I don't know why I don't have a pick for Northport.
Pass ka?
Yeah, I don't know.
Pwede mag-pass ah. Kasi
I think
pwede
I
na mag...
no, I think I accidentally skipped it. Like I
Okay,
didn't.
sige,
I
isip
was
ka.
making my boards. I don't have a pick, so I'll just agree with you and say CJ
CJ
Payot.
Payawal. Sige, fine, fine.
Sorry, I didn't. I
CJ
don't know why
Payawal.
it's not here on my board.
That's okay. Pero meron kang terra firma.
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, okay. So we can skip the Terra Firma. So the Terra Firma Jeep select Cyrus Torres. Cyrus Torres, 6 flat.
Oh,
Again, hindi ko alam kung good yes yan. Hindi ako sure kung good scream yan or negative. But Cyrus Torres, I would choose him over who's their small point guard sa Terra Firma? JP
ah,
Calvo. JP Calvo. I'll
yeah,
pick Cyrus
typical.
Torres over JP Calvo in the hopefully in 1 to 2 years because iba pa rin yung veteranong JP Calvo. Pero Cyrus Torres has the chance to overtake him in the first
Pwede.
season. May potential siya to do that. I'm not saying he's gonna do it this season. I'm just saying that if he does do it, I'll be like, oh yeah,
I see where you're going for that. I
great,
see. I see where you're going for that.
great, creator then as well. But for the second
Yeah.
round,
Okay. For me, I went. This is where the battle told you kanina. I had it between Mike Malonzo and Mickey Corteza for Rain or Shine. Whoever, I would go with Mike Malonzo for Terra Firma.
Mike Malonzo,
Um,
Terra Firma.
I I think what is kulang in Terra Firma is that wing who can rebound the ball very well and who can occasionally make a shot and bring the ball down the court. That is what Dave provides, and I think Mike provides even adds more to that. So I think that's why it was a toss up between him and Miggy Corteza, but then because I had Miggy going to Ross, I go Mike for Terra Firma.
Nice. Rain or Shine. Again, so much picks. The Rain or Shine Elasto Painters select Avon Nava. Avon Nava played in the KBL, although not much minutes. But alam mo naman si Coach Yang pagdating sa mga Phil Canadian, he's gonna give them a chance. I'm not again, guys. It doesn't mean that just because you got drafted doesn't mean you're part of the team already. You
Oh
need
yeah.
to get signed. So Avon Nava feel ko na has a chance to prove himself like how an Adrian Nocum did. I'm not saying he's gonna produce Adrian Nocum numbers, but I'm saying na he has the best chance among the second rounders to be signed.
Yeah.
Kasi the potential of being a tall point guard, explosive, and syempre isip mo, bakit kaya kito kinuha sa KBL, no? So parang may ganun ka eh. What if I can unlock what they saw from him, why they got him in the KBL? So Avon Nava for me.
Okay. Valid pick. I think that's a good pick. I wasn't super sure. Um,
Mahirap na sa
uh,
second eh.
so I for Ross, I took Mark Nonoy.
Mark Nonoy, pwede. Actually, ano?
I took Mark Nonoy for Ross. Shooter, right? Shooter. And
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to imagine the Mark Nonoy Renz Nokum fast break.
Gulo nun.
Sabay silang tatakbo.
Gulo nun.
I think
Saan
Mark
papuntahin
Nonoy
ko?
fits decently well. He would be a very good shooter for Rain or Shine. Ayun. I think Rain or Shine has the rest of the pieces. So I think Mark Nonoy is fine there in that shooting guard position. But they're going to be loaded with that guard wing position. That's why it could go either way. But I think Mark Nonoy is fine.
Ginebra. San Miguel is up next, and I think this could be the chance for Francis Escandor,
Oh.
F, as most people like to call him. They trip. Alam mo naman yung triangle
Okay.
relies on great IQ, not necessarily great athleticism, but guys who just think great high IQ players and the dead shot from three. Kailangan mo yun in this day of age. Francis Escandor, I believe, could fit into the role a la Ralph Koo. I'm not saying he's gonna back up Ralph Koo, but I'm saying in the mold of na ganun na plug and play.
Yep.
And I feel like hindi ka masyadong magkakaproblema with Francis Escandor.
Yep.
As the fancy brings more to Ginebra.
Okay, I agree. Same thought process, different
Mm-mm.
player.
Sino sa'yo?
I think I'm going to the NCAA and
Hmm.
I want
First
Paulo
NCAA.
Hernandez.
Ay, hindi, may Miggy Cortez na pala
Hindi,
tayo.
NCAA. I want Paulo Hernandez.
Paolo. Oh, fuck. I forgot about Paolo Hernandez. Nawala siya
Paulo
sa ano ko.
Hernandez, I think
Yeah.
he goes so well. Dude. He's a shooter. I'd argue he's the same level shooter as Francis. He can create off the dribble. Maybe defensively he's a little challenged, but then he can produce very well, I think, for Ginebra. Off the bench, maybe,
Mm-mm.
even as that starting two guard beside Scotty. I think Paulo Hernandez fits decently well. He can create his shot and make his threes.
Makes sense. I mean, pwede.
Yeah,
Pwede talaga. What Paolo Hernandez needs to work on lang is yung pagiging trigger happy. I've seen that in
yes,
past
he is starting.
workouts. May pagiging, but
But
some
but
people
which
view that as
coach would
confidence.
actually be able to fix that, right?
But some people view that as confidence, which I completely agree as well. So
I
depends
get.
kung ano tingin mo sa kanya eh. 'Di ba?
Yes.
It's either
But
trigger happy or this kid has balls. Yun lang yun.
yes, I see that. That's like Kurt Rayson as well, right? That's how we think
Yeah.
of.
Pero mas matangkad si Hernandez than
That's
Kurt
Paulo.
Rayson.
Yeah.
So dapat
Yes.
pala si
And
Hernandez nilagay sa first round over
I was
Kurt
thinking about
Rayson.
him or CJ actually sa first
Mahirap,
round.
mahirap. Pero iba
But
yung
they
iba
basically do the
yung
same thing. Medyo
storyline ni
mas malaki na
Cancini.
si CJ.
That yung marketing ni CJ. I mean, CJ has 500,000 Instagram followers. So
Yes.
that also,
But they
I mean,
both play the same.
guys, that plays a part na already
Yeah,
sa
you have
the
to
draft. You have
understand
to
that.
think about what can this guy bring outside the court.
Yep.
Kasi I mean, the PBA wants to have as much as fans as possible by the time the 50th anniversary arrives. NLEX Road Warriors select for me, Nico Rocha, Brandon Ramirez. So Brandon Ramirez, MPBL to, 'di ba, Mario? Bruiser, big guy. I feel like he could replace Dave Guapo. Marcelo, for those who don't know who Dave Guapo is. In the long run, Brandon Ramirez, they'll take a flyer. They'll see how he fits. Matanda na talaga yung big men ng NLEX. Alam nyo yun, nakita nyo
Yeah.
yun. That was been a
Yeah.
glaring weakness. And I feel like a Brandon Ramirez, Kai Balungay injection, youth injection could, make Robert Bolick like, I like this team. It's being built really well, really well. So that's
Okay.
for me.
I'm surprised you went Brandon Ramirez there, considering there's another big in this draft from the MPBL who's
Oh,
um I'll tell you later. He's one of my
eto
picks
na.
later.
Ikaw na.
Then if you say
NLEX mo
NLEX,
na.
NLEX, this is where I have Jerome Lastimosa.
Ah,
This is actually where I
Oh my
have
God, he
Jerome.
dropped sa'yo, no?
Yeah, he
Nag-drop si
really dropped.
Jerome.
And this is my thought process here is just the injury, right?
Okay, nag-drop.
It's
Wow, that's a
kind
good
of
thing,
hard.
no? And next
Yeah,
Jerome.
it's kind of hard for me to take a first rounder who just came off an ACL injury. That's how I see it. I have a hard time imagining any of those other teams taking somebody who just came off an injury that early, especially when you would assume that other teams are also kind of wary about that. Understandable na when he's fully healthy, Jerome is a top 5, top 10 pick. But I'm taking the process in my mind that he is not he's coming off an injury. And if he does, and this is a flyer for NLEX because you don't necessarily need a backup point guard, right? You don't necessarily need it. Pero pag
Actually,
nakuha
parang
mo
kailangan namin.
80, talaga ba? With Kevin and
Wala pa
Robert?
nga si Kevin eh. Wala pa
Oh,
nga. And si Kevin,
yun
December
nga
pa
lang.
yan, if ever. And again, Kevin
Yun nga lang.
Alas, amazing player, but the prospect of an injury, di ba? Like, nasa back of your head na yan. You gotta stay prepared.
Ayun nga
So,
lang. I think
logical
that's
pa
where I
rin yun.
kind of I think this is where I kind of made a mistake. Na CJ, I mean, Jerome and Kevin are both coming off of knee injuries. So I would be surprised. You wouldn't be surprised if NLEX is kind of wary about it. Pero I think Jerome would be a nice little backup if he's at least sort of healthy.
This is the steal of the draft. If this happens, you put Lastimosa,
In
feel ko he has steal of the draft vibes if makuha siya ng NLEX sa 13,
15? Oh yeah.
14,
I mean,
15,
sorry, not 15.
18
18.
pick. 18
Yeah.
pick. All
I
right?
doubt it falls that far, but that's just how I saw it based on
Yeah.
my.
Ayan yung sa draft board mo eh.
Yeah.
All right. The Converge Fiber Xers Nico Rocha board will be selecting Jared Brown. So Jared Brown, alam mo
Oh,
naman na
oh
they
man.
need a
Okay.
Jared Brown. In their lineup, Jared Brown has lost baby fats during his sabbatical to the US after leaving Ateneo. He's jacked, he's ripped. His explosiveness can shoot from deep, gung ho from scoring, and crafty guard. Si Jared Brown. I like him. It also helps na Ateneo siya. Boss Jacob loves to see
Exactly.
familiar players in his stead. And Jared Brown, feel like perfect for Converge based on what they need. Kasi JL yung starter ngayon, di ba? JL is more of a
Alec,
facilitator. Oh?
Alex, Stockton.
Ay, no, but Alex at 2. Si
Hey,
JL
he
at si
has
Alec yung nagsa-start eh. So medyo loaded na, but Jared Brown has a chance to crack and get
Yep.
signed.
Okay. I
Just
see
based
you.
off
I
knowing
see.
Boss Jacob.
Same thought process ako.
But
This is where I have Kurt Rayson.
Kurt
This is where
Rayson,
I have
okay. Yeah, yeah,
Kurt
yeah.
Rayson.
Makes
Off the
sense. Wala
bench,
na.
Kurt Rayson for Converge.
Sobrang steal din ito, bro. Sobrang
Ang
steal.
sarap niyan. Yeah, I think I may have underrated some of these players and how high
Tapos
these.
kagi parang Coach Alden player si Kurt Rayson ah. Meron siyang Coach Alden na this is gonna be my guy.
Bro, if Converge can get Kurt Rayson that low at 19,
Night night na
scoring
yan.
punch off the bench,
Yes,
pre.
kaya niya mag-rookie of the year na, actually hindi naman, but may kagat agad ang convert from the bench. May Kurt Rayson na magpo-produce
Yeah,
siya agad.
that's what I see. Yung kagat-agat off the
May
bench.
kagat
Kasi
agad,
syempre,
oo.
you have Balti, you have a Justin Arana, you have a Alex Stockton, and you have a Brian Santos. But what else? What else can you actually give us? So maybe a Kurt
Mhm.
Shawnee backcourt off the bench. That's kind of nice with Inand. So I think Kurt would be a nice scoring punch for Converge.
Love it. Next one, Rainer Shine selects JP Maguliano.
Oh,
JP Maguliano from the AYAC. Uh,
yep,
from AYAC. Uh,
yep.
Bagay siya sa Ross. I don't know why. I've seen JP in pre-draft workouts as well. Man, you need a bruiser like that. Alam mo yung pumayat na rin si JP Maguliano. Pero he's an ox. Alam mo yung
Yep.
strong as an ox.
Yep.
Ganon katawan niya. May shooting na si JP. He has handles, bro. For a forward, he has handles. And I feel like sa Rain or Shine, isa sa mga I feel like could be an easy signing si JP Maguliano, providing that, yun nga, he proves himself in the practices. Flyer din yan.
Same exact.
JP Maguliano para sa akin.
JP Maguliano. I think he's a Coach Yang guy.
Yeah, JP
I think
Maguliano.
JP Maguliano is a Coach Yang
Nakita ko
guy.
sa reaction mo, parang feel ko, tayo nag-Maguliano siguro to.
Yeah. That he is a Coach Yang guy through and through. That is a JP Maguliano. Is rebounds the ball, can actually score decently,
Agree.
and walang takot yan kahit kanino, pre.
All right, next one,
He's played with,
Converge.
he's played, what's his name? Coach Jerson Cabiltes,
Oh, Coach
who,
Gerson. Bata ni Coach Gerson.
yeah, so like, it's quite similar to that of Coach Yang na medyo strict with their players. So, JP Maguliano, I agree. Great.
Yeah.
I agree. I love the JP Maguliano.
Converge for me in the second round, DJ Mitchell. So DJ Mitchell,
Yeah.
layo eh, di ba? Di mo ba nakuha oh? So this
Yeah.
time, pwede na talaga. Pwede mag-switch nga to. Pwede mo unahan si DJ Mitchell over Jared Brown. Eh. Kasi si DJ Mitchell, kita mo sa Manila Stars, proven products. DJ Mitchell, for the same reasons that Mario said, can create his own shot. May tapang, kaya na makipagsabayan sa Philippine style of basketball. Buti na nag-pro na siya kasi kung nilagay mo pa sa Lasal yan, medyo GG. medyo mahirap bantayan si DJ Mitchell.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Good. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. For this, who's yours for
This is the
Converge?
other guy I was talking to you about. CJ Katapusan.
Pucha nga
I'm not
pala
sure.
CJ Katapusan niya.
CJ
Pero
Katapusan.
third round ko siya. Pero hanggang 2 rounds lang tayo guys because 2 rounds lang.
I have CJ Katapusan because in this draft, wala masyadong malaki, right? But
Wala
CJ
nga.
Katapusan has improved finishing. I've watched him in Iloilo play with CJ Cancino. He's improved finishing, big bodied, has a 3-point shot as well. I think nice little backup, second, third stringer for Converge outside of Arana and Balti. But I think nice big body. That's who I was talking to you about kanina when you were saying when you got
Sino dito? First round?
Ramirez. When you got Ramirez.
Brandon Ramirez sa sa NLEX. Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't take CJ. Pero you're
Bigs
the
pa rin eh. Mahina talaga bigs namin, Mark. Mahina talaga bigs ng
CJ is
NLEX.
smaller than Brandon.
But Brandon's so huge. Brandon is like
Terrible
Brock
size.
Lesnar. Nakita ba katawan ni Brandon Ramirez? Parang siyang Brock Lesnar. Lapad, sobrang lapad. Para siyang Henry Galinato si Ramirez.
Okay.
But smaller. Baka 1 to 2 inches smaller than Galinato. Anyway, Hinebra for me. is
Feeling ko same tayo dito. Check.
Ben Phillips.
Feeling ko same tayo.
Ben,
Oh. Oh. Iba
very
tayo.
tip.
Tagal.
Nag-drop si Ben sa akin,
Ben.
ah. Wait. Nag-drop sa akin si Ben. So,
Ben
imagine mo.
Fernandez.
So, si Ben feel like bagay kay Coach Tim. Actually, pwede nung ma-switch dito eh. Ben to Francis. This could switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ben Phillips for me. Sobrang nag-slide na siya. But this is gonna be a good
Yeah.
pick for Hinebra. I feel like this is an easy signing for Jin. And
Okay. I respect
let
it.
go of Troy Malilin.
Troy Malilin's SMB.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let go of Donald Gumaru.
Oh, damn. Okay. Mine for
Who's yours?
Ginebra is this could be kind of high,
Oh,
and
I reach for Rayson, bro. I reach for Rayson. So,
this could be kind of high, and this could be
ano?
kind of a homer pick. But I think
Mm-mm.
he fits so well. I think Jason Credo.
Jason Credo.
Jason
I
Credo.
Jason Credo can create his own shot. So, yun nga,
Mid range,
actually.
rebounds the ball well,
So, siya
defend.
yung pangpalit kay Gumaru.
Yeah. He's my tomorrow. It is kind of high for somebody like Jason Credo. But I think he fits Coach Tim very well. He's kind of a little bit like Ralph Koo, maybe less shooting than Ralph. Pero I think he fits. He's smart. He plays the game very well, especially coming from Ateneo. It is maybe possibly very high, but I just see Jason Credo
Ay,
going that.
maganda yung ano rin eh. Pedigree na galing ang Ateneo. Feel ko coach. Like, oh, Jason
Yeah,
Credo.
that's how I see it. But then, kind of high. Kind of high. Admittedly,
Pero
kind
I
of high.
kind of see it. Hindi naman sa parang gagaguhin kita na, Credo? It
Yeah,
makes sense. Jason Credo, it makes sense if you think about it. Wala lang siya sa draft board ko. Kaya parang
last Jason
nagulat
Credo.
ako. Wala siya
That's
sa
fine.
second round ko. Nasa third ko si Jason. Alright, for the Meralco Bolts. Mark Nonoy. I have Mark Nonoy here. I have Mark Nonoy. I think you had Mark Nonoy with Meralco. Nasaan ba yun? Saan mo nilagay
I
siya?
don't
Ay,
know in
hindi!
Ross. I don't know.
Nilagay mo siya sa Ross. Pero
Yeah,
Meralco, Mark Nonoy. Wait lang, saan ba nilagay ko sa... Nonoy and Rayson in this draft. So, I feel like... Actually, there's a chance na only one of them gets signed. Mark
between
Nonoy
Dono
or
and
Rayson.
Rayson.
Would
Oh.
you sign both? Kasi parang Rayson,
Bakit?
Nonoy, Banquero, Karam,
Uh,
Aaron Black, Jago Dar's not gonna be there anymore. So that's
Who was
gonna be
that?
a five-man rotation. Pero pwede, no? Pwede.
Pwede. Dude, yeah,
Pwede.
I mean,
Actually, yeah, I feel like they can both get signed, yeah.
guys, mas makulit pa si Nonoy kaysa kay Anjo.
At iba pa rin produkto ng UAP, bro. Iba yung tingin sa UAP players
I get it.
ng PBA, ah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it.
Yun din. I don't know. You
Um,
mentioned I'm not gonna repeat what you said about Mark Nonoy. I don't want to be redundant, but you guys know what Mark Nonoy brings. And kailangan
um,
ng Meralco ng more shelving up the guard spot.
I agree. I agree.
Last Mario, yours.
Same
Meralco.
thought. Same thought. But then I have this is where I actually have Cyrus Torres.
Ah,
This is
yeah.
where
Yeah, yeah.
I have
Actually.
Cyrus.
Yeah. Uy, good
Off
steal,
the
ah.
bench.
Okay, ah.
Yeah, I think off the bench scorer. Honestly, you could kind of if Hinebra really needed that scoring punch, they could switch Cyrus and I mean Cyrus could go as high as Hinebra, um, in the second round because obviously Cyrus Torres is a very good scorer. But for Meralco to be able to get somebody like Cyrus Torres would be nice off the bench. I think that's how it fits.
Walang kontra dun. Last one ko, Converge will take a try on Paulo Hernandez. Nag-end up siya dito. You don't let Paulo
Damn.
Hernandez slide to the third round. Thank you, Mario, for making me revise my pick. Paulo Hernandez, if he falls this low, I feel like Converge will not allow him to go beyond them anymore.
Magaling si Paolo. I really think Paolo
Magaling si
is
Paulo.
very good.
Magaling nga si Paulo. So, swak lang. I mean,
Even
if they
for
trade
plays
Shawnee,
for
edi may Paulo
yeah,
Hernandez.
he plays for San Juan. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Last one mo
Oh,
to cap
same
off the
thought
draft.
process. Came a little later. Jared Brown. This is where I have Jared
Jared
Brown.
Brown, okay. Na ano lang. Nagalaw lang. Yeah.
Ateneo also, so he's an Ateneo player.
Familiar si Boss
So
Jacob. And of course, yung skills
will
nga niya. It's not just a homer pick.
very much of a shooter can create, but I don't think you can have both Kurt and Jared. I don't think you can have both Kurt and Jared.
So,
Um,
iisa lang sa side nila dyan. Sa Kurt or
yeah, I
Jared.
think so they play basically the same thing, and they're both kind of small. So I don't think you can do both. Hey, if you can, go ahead, prove me wrong. But then, that's where I have Jared at going to Converge.
Again, and that concludes our draft. Again, ito, quick recap guys. So ito, first round ko. Take a look. This is my second round. Feel free to take screenshots. Mario's first round. Sobrang
Damn,
nag-jumble up
I
na
got
kami.
DJ Mitchell so high. DJ
And
Mitchell
then
so high.
Mario's second round.
I don't know if I'm overhyping DJ Mitchell, but now you know, guys, I have so much faith in DJ Mitchell.
Anyway,
DJ, if you're
let me
watching
just
this,
say this, no? Yeah, DJ, if you're watching this, please comment.
I believe in you.
Bigyan mo ng jersey si Mr. Manlutak. And
I
again,
have
Mario,
full
I just
faith.
want to say, like, to close this, I wish we had more teams in the PBA. No, it sucks na these guys, most of these guys that we get drafted will not sniff the PBA immediately. They have to go through. They have to be creative, think of their ways on how to get to the league. But
Bro,
I hope the PBA expands. Kasi sayang mga talent, bro. Sayang talaga eh.
there are like
But
so
of course,
many
there's a lot to expanding teams. There's a lot.
there's so many names that we didn't even mention, like
Dami. Dami.
who may not
Dami
even
tayo.
get a chance but are good. Peter Alfaro,
Oo nga, sila
uh,
Peter Alfaro, mga shoutout sa mga ano natin.
Aro,
Yeah, mga ano yan, mga ano tawag doon? What do you call this? Potential risers of the draft. They could rise to the second round and we will not be
uh,
shocked. I'm like, yeah.
we have Rai De La Rosa,
Right.
uh,
AJ Miranda.
yeah, Miranda didn't. I don't have Escandor on my board.
Oo nga, no? Sa akin si F.
You have it. Didat Hanapi, but we didn't even pick up Didat Hanapi.
Wala kan si Didat nga, wala.
Who else
Franz
did we?
Diaz of CEU.
Yeah, Jeremy Mahinay of NU.
Not, Jervy Mahina
Uh,
is a head case, bro. Hindi ako, walang gusto magta-try muna sa kanya at this point. He has to prove na Paul Garcia can rise to the second.
Garcia, uh,
Converge might get Paul
CJ
Garcia.
Payawal. Oh no, you
Ay,
have CJ.
wala kang CJ pa. Meron kang
I don't
CJ,
have it.
gago.
You have CJ
You know,
Payawal. I forgot. Dude, JJ Pido. Is this the same guy? Is Keith Pido JJ Pido?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, Jello Razon.
Oh yeah, fuck
Dude,
Jello Razon. Jello Razon. Oo nga pala.
Jello
Oh.
Razon. I think is a great pick in the third round.
David
JP
Penny. May hype si David Penny, to be honest. Yung dapat na mag-UE na galing Canada. David Penny.
JP
He's one.
Sarao. It's good for Paranaque. Ay, Paranaque ba?
Oh yeah,
Paranaque.
JP Sarao. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Abdul
What do
Sawat.
you think about Ralph Robin?
Shooter.
Ako si Ralph Robin eh, no?
Medyo inconsistent lang in my opinion. That's why I didn't really have him that. I didn't really have him on the board.
Yeah.
Third
Those
round.
are the names. I feel like we're aligned kung anong mga names yung that could potentially rise up to the second round.
Who is in your list who was not on mine?
Oh, I don't know, like, let me check.
I
Wala
I don't
kang
have
Wala kang Ivan Nava.
I don't have Ivan Nava. I don't have Brandon Ramirez either.
Wala ako Mike Malonzo.
Yeah, wala kang Mike Malonzo.
Wow, what a
Wala
steal sa third round, ah.
wala ka rin Credo.
Wala rin akong Credo.
But Credo is a Mario pick.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah, so this
Mario.
could go so many ways. This could go so many ways. But ayun, I don't know when the draft is. I need
14, July 14. So
yeah,
let's watch Sunday.
We'll find out in 4 days.
Sabay tayo mag-react.
But
Let's do a watch party. Let's watch together here.
super deep class.
Mm.
So honestly, a surprisingly deep class.
Ang dami
I don't think people,
nag-declare no last 3 days.
I don't think people were expecting. Ayun nga, ang dami nang declare.
Ang dami nag-declare.
So I wouldn't be surprised if some of these players we have in the first 2 rounds don't even get picked. I wouldn't be surprised if people who people will get picked who we didn't even talk about. Anything can go. These scouts are more than ready. So we'll see.
All right, again, guys, thank you so much for listening here, watching the PBA mock draft dito. Mario and I took time to put this list together. It was fun. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on Spotify, don't forget to follow. And add us on our socials. Si Mario, at Mario Manlutak. Ako, nandiyan na sa screen, at Nico Rocha. See you guys next time.
Yeah.
Thank you, and this was fun.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.